On first down, Tagovailoa throwing the out route incomplete. It's Parker. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A huge play there right off the bat. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. On 2nd down, Tua. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa going up top. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Oh, and Sanders pushed it to the right. No good. And this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now here's a throw that's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
At the 43-yard
on the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
The ball carrier.
He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
32-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady, he'll set up the screen to Fournette. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette, 32 yards. And the Bucs have taken a 1st quarter lead. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers 7, Dolphins nothing.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. Jakeem Grant. And he'll bring it back all the way.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Flush to his right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jerome Baker drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
Wide, 80. Ozzie. Ozzie. Whip. Watch the whip.
They do go for it. It's Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
At their own 25-yard line.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll begin with a give to Fournette to start the drive. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 76 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And this one through the uprights and good.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Breida, a 7-yard gain on the play.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And it's caught by Parker.
Take off your helmet
And
and
he
give
will
me
take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
To
Devontae Parker, 72 yards. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. So that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it.
That's complete to his running back, Evans.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 40.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A lane to run there is Fournette, able to get about 7 on first down. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Brady's throw there complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Buccaneers.
From the gun, it's Brady. Steps away to his left. That is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. Being chased out left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Brady going to go on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Breida. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle.
Antoine Winfield on the tackle.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
And 9 at the 35-yard line.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Complete.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Able to find Shaheen, the tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Miami.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. And he's got this down to the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Gain of 14. And the Dolphins first down.
On first down, here's Breida. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts
A gain of 4.
as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Tua sets up to pass it. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Devin White leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The 3rd down pass.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Brady flushed out right. And the pressure gets to him again. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
The sack backs him up, 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs.
Going deep this time for Miller. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? And after that touchdown, we are just a PAT away from a tie game. And I know everyone's going to look at it and go, guess what? Tie game, all even. They just scored. If they kick this extra point and tie it, they're going to feel like they're the ones that are in control.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Now a hit and a loose football. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's a toss right side for Breida. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of a yard.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida, 26 yards. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Dolphins 28, Buccaneers 21. Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
They ran that one well. And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
28 all. Bradley.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Now a dump off here complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
At the 35-yard line.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
12. First down, Miami.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this one is incomplete. Lynn Bowden, the one he was looking for. And it's third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Got an open man. It's Washington. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Gain of 12. First down, Dolphins.
Tua now on first down. And over the middle, this is Parker. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Tampa. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. 2nd and 7 from the 20. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
7-yard line.
Tua to throw again. Forced it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Tua setting up shop to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They were trying to get it to DeAndre Washington, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Complete.
Matt Breida. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Kyle Van Noy. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. After the sack on first down, Brady, he gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Going up top for Miller. And got his man, complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller, 88 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
35.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Now Tua throwing the out route and complete. It's Parker. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
2 yards. First down, Miami.
Tua now on first down. Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From midfield, here's Tua. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa looking to throw it. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Mike Gesicki, 39 yards. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Brady. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, first down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Back to throw, Brady. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. Dancing, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Now Brady. Open man is Miller. He's got it. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. He's back to throw. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And that's incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2. They're going to try and run for it. And he is not going to reach the goal line. A courageous call to try for 2, but they will remain down by a point.
41.